Hi guys, and welcome to episode 5 of the Career Mode Season 2. We're in Spain with the sun shining. My objective is to finish second or above. I did qualify on the prime tires, so that's the tire I will be starting with. As for the grid position, I'm currently number 9. But that's perfectly fine because the difference between the prime and option tires on this track is pretty huge, so I think I'm going to be quite a lot quicker than most of the AI cars today. And if I can hang on to around about top 5 for until they pit, I'm pretty much sure that I can get the win if I'm not making any silly mistakes. Now, I qualified with a 122.4 on the prime tires, and Michael is sat in 5th with a 121.995. A Mercedes, no, not Mercedes, McLaren lookout, of course. I was thinking Hamilton and the Mercedes, but Hamilton on this game is on the McLaren. Sebastian Vettel in 3rd, Alonso in 4th. Mark Webber just behind Michael. Maldonado actually finishing in 7th, so that's good. Grosjean and Raikkonen for the next cars, and then me, of course. But anyway, you guys probably want to see my setup, so here you go. This setup is actually very, very similar to what I ran in the ARL league race here. My goal pretty much is to do the fastest lap. That's kind of why I qualified on the prime tires, because then it's way easier for me to get up ahead of Michael. And for the strategy, I am going to go cautious, going to pit lap 10 or even 9. I think we'll set it to 9 and see what we do. Yep, that's it. Let's head out to track, and hopefully it's going to be an exciting race for us. Now, as I said, the two McLarens on the front row with Jensen Button up ahead. And then Michael in 5th, and then me in 9th. Starting on the right side of the grid, luckily.
Where we expected, so let's try and improve our position over the course of the race.
Pretty decent start, using a little bit too much curse. Oh! No. That was absolutely stupid as I touched the grass there. But luckily no penalty was awarded. I'm down to 9th again, as Perez just overtook me. Now my main objective now, as I said, is to just hang on to these cars. Got Sergio Perez. The move against him done. Michael going a little bit wide. Getting a poor run. And I managed to go around him as well. Michael is giving up on trying to get... Oh. Turning in a little bit too early. Now Pastor Maldonado at number 6. It's the next car. I'm going to do the rich mix here on the straight lines, just to catch as much as possible on the straights. Gonna do a wide entry here to manage to stay flat out and reduce the tire wear on the front left left tire, as usually throughout the race you will start struggling in the right-hand turns because of that. I think it's third corner. The long right-hander will absolutely destroy your front left tire. I don't think that I've lost too much to Maldonado from the last lap. I think I've even caught, and Michael is struggling to keep up. Going to the rich mix once again. Hopefully it'll get the slipstream. Yeah, I think I'm in it now. It's important to use the whole track if you want to reduce some tire wear.
This is exactly what we need. Push, push.
I think that's the Red Bull of Mark Webber. He's trying to pass Roman Grosjean. I think that is. I don't think that Kimi has actually been able to move all the way up to fourth already. So I'm currently P7. Looks like the front runners have had a little bit of a gap, but I'm easily keeping up with these guys on the slower tire. Gonna use the rest of my curse, going flat out, easily passed on Maldonado there. That was Roman Grosjean. Ooh, understeer.
You're on the slower tyre, but you're maintaining the gap to the car ahead, so we're very happy. This is good.
Roman Grosjean just half a second up. Now I think I'll have the DRS on Roman Grosjean this lap. That's the Red Bull of Mark Webber. I think that is Mark at least. Might be Seb as well. Managed to, before he manages to get too much of a gap.
We're only a second away from the car
And
ahead. Let's see if we can use the
poor run into the straight now. Do have the DRS to help me out, but will it be enough to pass Roman Grosjean? It looks like it will. Managed to get that one with a little bit too late braking, maybe. Mark Webber, that is, in number 4. Downshifting a little bit late. Losing a little bit of time. All the time here. But I am on the slower tires, so I have to take that into consideration. But Mark has already got 4.6 seconds. that is a little bit out of my comfort zone. Getting a nice run onto the start-finish straight. And Maldonado's been able to overtake Grosjean. Lewis Hamilton in second place at the moment. Oh no. Losing it completely. Allows Maldonado to catch up once again. Maybe even challenge me for the position, but he's dropping out of it. Lost a whole second just from that mistake. Pastor Maldonado is still very close. And Webber is just increasing that gap. It's gonna be some nice attacking after we get into the pits and put on a set of option tires. And the first cars is actually coming to the pits now.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
Oh, turning in too late. Losing ton of time. Gonna stick with the standard. Roman Grosjean is now up to 4th, as I'm in 3rd. From the first few cars going into the pits. I think I'll even stay on the rich mix when I think about it. Mark Webber is probably going to pit around about now. And one of the McLarens is probably the race leader right now. There you go. Lewis Hamilton as the race leader currently. And there you go. Flicking down to standard once again. As I'll be pitting this lap. I think because I think that I'm going to be able to stay the rest of the race on a set of option tires. And Lewis, no, it's Button actually in second. Button is very quick apparently. Getting a warning for corner cutting for entering the pit lane. And Jenson Button will retake the win. Or not the win actually, but the temporarily lead, because I'm going to take the win, of course. And Lewis Hamilton in third, a 3.8 second pit stop, and that's absolutely not the best we've seen so far, and far from the worst. So I will be rejoining just behind Mark Webber.
We're predicted we'll be 3 places above your current position. We need you to push harder.
And now is the time to push.
The car ahead is running on the prime tyre. We have an advantage here.
And I can feel the major difference between the option and the prime tires. No reason to go rich mix yet. So I'm going to wait a little bit.
Lap times are looking good. Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full.
Mark is running rich mix, and I'm on standard, and I'm still able to catch him. Braking way too late here.
Keep pushing.
But I think I will have that TRS, at least I hope so.
On the car ahead in sector
No, I didn't.
2.
That horrible mistake that I just made far behind there. We've reduced the gap so that it's less than 1 second now.
Good pace. Keep pushing.
I think I will be able to pass Mark Webber now. This is going to be an easy overtake, as I'll have the DRS as well. Mark is far behind.
We've moved into 4th.
Touching that ripple strip on the left hand side, causing me to understeer a little bit, but Sebastian Vettel is the next car. He's 6 seconds ahead.
Just behind you. Try to build a gap.
I'm going to try and build a gap now and reduce the gap to Seb, as I really like a podium finish. Almost managing to go flat out through that corner. .8 seconds now to Sebastian Vettel. Now for the start-finish straight once again. What is the gap now to Sebastian Vettel? 6.1 seconds, so I've caught quite a lot then. The front runners are starting to hit some traffic. I think that's going to play in my advantage, because usually I manage to overtake traffic way quicker than the AIs does. On lap 12 out of 17, so we're starting to approach the checkered flag pretty quickly now. Can already see some significant wear on the front left tire.
He's trying to close the gap.
And Seb
You have a
is
2
trying
second gap
to...
the car behind. We need to keep it clean so he doesn't get a chance to overtake.
He is pretty quick, so it's hard to get close to him. Another fastest lap, and it's 4 seconds to Seb now. Going a little bit too wide there. Timo Glock just moving out of the way. Very nice. Now, what is the gap to Seb? Not being catching a lot.
4 seconds between you and the next car.
Been catching less than I wanted to. Caught massively on the last sector there. Very quick last sector compared to Seb's last sector. The HRT is getting lapped.
There's a group of slower cars just ahead of you.
Lapping another HRT car and Force India in 21st. Thank you. Now what is the time to Seb as we approach a lap 15 out of 17? I'd really like a podium finish, as I'm 3 seconds almost behind Seb. Just trying to see the temperature in my tires. That's the front left tire is the most stressed tire at the moment. Is that two Marouches or is it Seb, one of them? Charts peak. Now that next car is Sebastian Vettel, I think. So we come up to lap 16 out of 17. Paul Di Resta, wow. Force India is really struggling. Not able to go flat out anymore. Thank you. And I've lost time to Seb. That's absolutely not good. So we're going to approach the last lap now very soon. So it's really crucial that I do get close on Seb now.
We're only 2 seconds behind this guy. Keep pushing.
Seb is freaking quick. Come on, give me some good straight line speed.
This is the last lap.
Come on, please. The last lap. Come on. Come on, Mercedes, do your job. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I just gotta be careful not to push my braking points too far. Come on. A little bit quicker, please. And Seb has increased the gap. Just couldn't make it on the podium, but still, 4th position, not too bad to be the Spanish Grand Prix. And yeah, I just gotta thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment and a like if you enjoyed the video.
Really well done.
Really means a lot to me, and I'll answer any question in the comment section, or on Twitter or anywhere. So yeah, I hope I see your comment. I will answer it as soon as I see it, just so that's said. Mercedes, McLaren Mercedes, managed a 1-2 finish. Very good. Just 0.666 seconds apart, and then Sebastian Vettel 3 seconds behind Jenson Button, and then me 4.7 seconds behind him. Michael finishing in 7th, pulling in 12 points for me and 6 points for Michael, which means 18 points for the constructors. And, I'm still first in the drivers championship, ahead of Mark Webber and then Sebastian Vettel, who is very close, those two drivers, and Lewis Hamilton also pretty far up, only 36 points separating first from 4th, so that's pretty good. Then we come to the constructors championship. Mercedes is still leading, but Red Bull is closing in. McLaren closed in massively right now, only 41 points behind Mercedes. But that is it for today's video, guys. I really, as I said, appreciate that you watched. I'd really appreciate a comment and a like, and help my channel grow pretty much. So thanks a lot, and goodbye.